Hi, this is Jacob from AndroidSocialMedia.com. Today I'm doing a quick video review on a new weather app called Elecont. This is a really phenomenal weather application. As it were, I've actually been doing some research lately and found out that weather applications are among the most popular applications on smartphones. In fact, for a while there, the Weather Channel app was the #1 most downloaded application for Android in the Android market. And so most people like having a weather application. My problem has always been that it seems like I have to download 2 or 3 different applications to get all the features that I want. Between having the radar, having a good notification, weather in my notification bar, being able to see the types of forecasts that I want to see, having the alerts, all those things. And so this application has really changed that for me. It's not a free application, but I think it's well worth the cost, and I wanted to introduce you to it briefly today. When you download and install this application, there are 3 primary screens on the phone. The first screen is kind of a dial, clock type looking screen that shows you the weather for the next 12 hours, and you can scroll through. The second screen, if you push over to the side, is kind of your current conditions screen. It has the weather. Right now it shows you how long ago it was updated. It has a really nice kind of graphic, very modern looking, that shows your current conditions, whether it be partly cloudy or sunny, and then it shows you the next 10-day forecast. And in that 10-day forecast, it's really nice because on a bar graph it shows you the high and the low. It shows you wind, it shows you the phase of the moon, percent chance of precipitation, and of course the conditions, whether it's going to be sunny or rainy or windy. I live in Colorado, and I've lived my whole life in the Rocky Mountains region, and you never know what the weather's going to be like, from hour to hour. And so it's really nice for me to always have the weather handy and be able to check those things. And I can tap on any given day, and it quickly changes all the information. The interface is so fast and so smooth, it never hiccups on me, it never freezes up, it never stalls. It's just very instantaneous. And that's something I really appreciate about this app. If I push over to the third screen, I get some additional information about my current conditions. I have a temperature, heat point, dew point, pressure, sea level pressure, humidity, wind, weather station. Kind of gives me some concept of where it's coming from. Measured as far as how long ago is refreshed, and who the weather forecast provider is. In this case, it's Elecont. And I don't know if that's true in all areas or if that's specific to me. And then it does have a bit of a chart that just kind of shows the pressure for the last 24 hours. So if you're a person who likes to watch the barometer and kind of get a real strong feel for that, if you're kind of weather geeky, this is a good app for you. And so that kind of gives you an idea. The other cool thing is that on any 3 of these screens, if you push up instead of down, what it does is it takes you to your next city, and you can program up to 3 locations in here. By default, I just have it pulling down my current GPS location, but I could program in up to 3 different locations. And on any 3 of these main screens, I can just push it up and view the other 2 locations. And that's really nice, so that if I want to see the 10-day forecast right here where I'm at, I can quickly go back and forth between days, see what I can expect as far as the temperature change, and then I can just push up and see the next city and do the same thing. So that's something that's really nice. The biggest thing I'll tell you about this application is the interface is the thing you'll notice. Not only is it sharp looking and the graphics are good, but it's fast, it's quick, it doesn't hiccup, it's very easy to use. On the clock screen, the first screen, you can tap, and you see the arm of the clock move forward to 3 o'clock this afternoon, 10 o'clock tonight, whatever it is, and it goes right forward and shows you what you can expect. So you have the next 12 hours, hour by hour, and you have the next 10 days, day by day. So the other thing that's really nice is if you hit the menu, you can quickly refresh the weather. It doesn't update, all the time, so it doesn't want to take up a lot of memory and drain your battery. So you can manually update it, or you can wait for its automatic update, which I think is every hour from what I've been able to tell. And then it does show you at the top, updated, in this case 10 seconds ago, 11 seconds ago, 12. So it shows you how long ago it was updated. Also in the menu, I can pull up the radar. And the radar is really cool. The Doppler radar is one of the really cool features about this. I can zoom in, zoom out, I can see the whole country, see where the current weather patterns are, and it's really a very smooth interface over a Google map type interface that supports, pinch and zoom. It has the zoom in, zoom out. I can change the settings directly. I can change the period between frames, animation speed, transparency, satellite versus normal view. So a lot of features as far as the radar is concerned. That's something I really appreciate. Also, if you're really geeky, you can pull up a list of earthquakes. You hit the earthquakes button in the menu, and it pulls up a list of the most recent earthquakes in order of how close they are to your current location. So I can see that 19 minutes ago in Central California, which is 730 miles from me, there was a 1.4 magnitude earthquake at 6:25 p.m. I can see that here there's a 3.6 earthquake in southeastern Missouri, 800 miles from me, 72 minutes ago. And so this is really cool, particularly if you live in an area where earthquakes are very common. You can also come in here and set your alerts. And you can see if there's any weather alerts currently. So last night I had an alert pop up for a frost warning. It's moving into fall right now, and so that's something that's coming up. A lot of options here. You can change the location list. You can change your units, how often it updates, program options, widget options. There are, I think, 12 different widget options that you can put in here in various sizes. I can change the earthquake settings, so the minimum magnitude that I want to see and the distance that I want to allow for. Status bar notifications. So if I want the temperature in the status bar, I can also select if I want earthquakes, alerts, pressure, wind, what it feels like, sky conditions, and moon phase. Those are all things that I can put in the status bar. I can change the icons. I can change the text color. There's tons of options. It's very, very customizable. It's a full-service weather app. I can change radar options. I can change, status bar, reports, anything you can think of. It's all right here in the settings. And if the developer is someone I've actually been in contact with, they're extremely well experienced. This is an app that they've been working on for various platforms for many years. They're very helpful if you have any questions. I would encourage you to check out this application today and download it. If you're not satisfied and in love with it, then just refund it within the first 24 hours. But I'm confident that you'll appreciate what the developers put into this, and that you'll never go back to any other weather app again. This is Jacob Paulson from AndroidSocialMedia.com. Thank you so much.